welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Tales from Terra. So, last we left off, our intrepid heroes, reporters, investigators, there it is.
All of the above.
All of the above. They got themselves into a bit of a scuffle as the stone-faced private guard of the princess, who seems to have betrayed her, attacked, and they went on a bit of a dangerous fight throughout Granny's poor little tea shop. But it didn't contain this violence as it spread to the streets, eventually leading to a real nasty body horror transformation as our heroes were on the verge of victory. But they're not anymore. Now, Shin is pretty fucked, can't move for a few rounds. Max is hurt real bad. Very little MP as far as I understand. So, what are our heroes to do? Let's find out. Anybody remember the initiative order?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, brilliant.
It was Max, then Baddies, then Shin.
Perfect. In that case, let us waste not any time.
Waste not, want not.
Max.
Yes.
The enemy is currently in the center of the street, out in front of Granny's tea shop. They are undergoing a pretty horrific transformation as bone and flesh grow and snap and tear and reshape into a monstrosity of epic proportions. You have a bit of time before it starts to really go after anything. It seems to be mostly focused on changing at the moment. What do? You are in Granny's tea shop, last I believe, next to Granny.
Yeah. So, shite. Hadn't thought about it. Okay. We're getting right into it. Here we go. I turn back to Granny and I say, Granny, help. I don't know what to do. Shin can't move and I'm really tired.
She's still sitting in her rocking chair, sipping her tea. She's like, well, I suppose. Do me a favor, dearie. And she lifts up her giant moo-moo that goes all the way to the ground and shows off her ankle bracelet, the thing that's keeping locked in the house.
Yeah.
Essentially. Like, could you do something about this for me, please?
Anything. I will try to... Ooh, it's metal, right?
Yeah, it is metal.
I'm gonna try to... Oh, no, that's not worth my MP. I'll just try to whack it with the butt of my light blaster.
You can also do like a tech use to try and...
Oh, that's a better idea.
Eating your old grandma's leg.
Let's do that. Thank you, DM. Okay.
I'm just here to make sure your grandma is all.
What would we do without you? Okay. So that is a... Oh, and now I have my extra skill dice. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Here's this. Here's my this. I don't think it's even possible for me to fail these anymore. 1, 4, 5, plus 9, plus
9, fucking
8 is 23, I believe.
23, holy shit.
I just whip out my little pocket tools and I'm like... Click.
Oh yeah. And they're fancy pocket tools. Like they're the kind that you open up and then wrap around your hand and they stay there.
Yes. Yes, they are.
They're so cool. And yeah, like a blur, you fiddle open and undo her restraints. At which point her ankle bracelet pops open and falls off. And you notice on the inside there is intense magical rune work that is glowing and almost steaming with a certain pressure and energy. As she finally she finally stands up from her rocking chair and starts to do some stretches. Ooh. Oh, sweetie. You have no idea how good it feels to have my MP back. Oh, gosh.
Well, shit, I should have done that a long time ago. Didn't know it would be that easy.
No. This is bad. That lunatic will be here in like 2 minutes. So let's get to work.
Okay, let's do that then.
And she is going to kind of crack her neck and be like, first, let's make this look a little better. And she snaps her fingers and her body starts to envelop in sort of a green typhoon, a mist of
I'll do sound effects.
a mist of clouds and a little bit of lightning, very condensed around her. And when she walks out of it, she looks like you. She's very young, very spry. She is a full.
When I do this, does she do this?
She went to like the Marvel Universe de-aging thing.
Yeah. She does do that, and then she slaps you in the face. She's like, "Silly girl."
Just checking.
when like the whole tornado thing happens, right? Shin like can't move half his body. He's gonna look to the bad guy and go, "You're fucked now."
Now, I'm not that powerful today. Now, but I think I can hold him off for a little while. Why don't you, sweetie, get to work on him? See if you can get him working, because that boy is in trouble.
He's fried.
Can't move.
And you're actually by the monster, so she's going to, as her action for this turn, I suppose, along with her transformation, a green hand is going to come out, extend from her, grab onto you, and shoot you back to the tea shop.
Sick.
Next to Max, and she's gonna just say, "All right, wish me luck," and she's gonna run into the fray. Next up will be the monsters. So at this point, they're starting to condense a little more, starting to take some form of shape, and it's getting big. It is starting to become first story of the building big. And you're seeing at the chest of this almost humanoid creature is the man that you were fighting earlier, and he is going to, in the arms of this humanoid creature as it's starting to fill out, his arms are going to extend, and little blobs of flesh are going to pop off and fall down and slap onto the street, and eventually start to bubble up and grow into these tumor-looking monstrosities.
No.
I'm sorry. Anyways,
gross. Content warning.
Yeah. Anyways,
monstrosities. What a description.
And they're going to step up, and they're actually going to start destroying some of the property. I think actually is going to be their first move. They're going to start breaking into some of the buildings and destroying some of the vehicles. Your fight is starting to spread into the community. People are taking notice. People are starting to run. Some people are actually also starting to film. This is definitely not going to be swept under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
But Shin, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I can't move. Well, half my body can't move. The other half can, right? Mm-hmm. So my left side can. I'm going to reach into... He's going to kind of like move over to the unmoving, limp right hand, kind of crank it back, pull out a pistol from his bicep, turn over to the side, and just shoot one-handed at any of the tumors within range.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Fuck those tumors up. Get them.
Yeah.
Nobody likes a tumor.
Let's see.
That's true.
That's agility, right?
I don't think I've ever heard a good thing about one.
Not great.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah, no, really not great. That's gonna be 6 to hit.
Even for the mooks, I'm sorry, that's not.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I'm shooting left-handed, guys. Chill. Right?
Listen, we're just warming up. It's fine.
Yeah.
So,
to be fair,
is drawing
half of your sensory, equipment is
he's
gone.
he's like almost like dead-eyed on one side. Yeah, I'm gonna go for just reload it then. Or no, it's probably still got enough in the clip. So I think that's my everything.
Fair enough. Okay.
Get him, Granny. One turn down.
In that case, next is going to be the public. They get to turn in this.
The public?
The people.
The public. Let the people enter the combat.
Rally the children.
You see that some of them do. There are,
children?
like you've been, Max, you're part of this community. You see people that you know, people who have come to you for assistance in some way, shape, or form. People who are like,
hey, Jimmy.
Exactly. They've been like, hey, so our satellite TV broke. Can you help us? And you know for a fact that means they don't actually own satellite TV, but they want you to get them some. The people. And some of them are trying to help. Not everyone is magically as potent as you, but some of them can still make fireballs and throw them and try their best to do some damage, help out and contain this threat. Others are running, and some are posting to the internet, of course. All right. But they are keeping the monsters in one location.
Okay.
But with that, we're going back to Max.
Okay. So I head over to Shin, and I'm going to.
You approach from the right side. He's like.
I'm going to use one of my actions to try to tinker his.
Ooh.
What do you want more, arm or leg?
Give me leg.
Tinker his leg back online.
All right. You're getting at least a 15 for your tech use to get this to work, which I think is normal for you. That's an average roll.
That's the average.
Let's just roll for fun, shall we?
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay.
Who knows? You might roll low.
19.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You 100% get this thing up and running.
Nice.
Shin, what is their usual colors of your leg?
It usually goes from it's like a pale red, right? Especially up to the eye. But when his electric form is activated, it's mostly blue, like a neon blue.
All right, Max, what color do you want his legs to be?
I'm gonna make your leg bright yellow with fiery red accent paneling.
Ooh. I feel like a race car.
Little Iron Man action.
Oh, nice.
Listen, I'm on a time clock here, and I cannot choose these things.
All right.
Except I totally did choose it.
So that's.
Oh yeah, you have pink toenails.
Yes.
Exactly right. All right, so that's your major action. You have another action that you can take. Is there anything you want to do?
Yeah. So for my other major action, I would like to grab a townsperson or like just motion for them to come over here. Someone with a phone. Someone with a coal app.
Tashi from down the street. One of the kids comes over.
Tashi, get over here. Bring your phone. And I tell him, I say, okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to comment on the coal app and say that this fucking monstrosity is vulnerable to electricity. Can you do that?
Yeah, miss. Whatever you want. And you see that he was one of the kids actually fighting back. His magic, all he really does is lift up boulders and throw them like the Avatar movie, like so slow and kind of pathetic.
Yeah, they're just kind of like.
Yeah, but he's trying.
Is this the kid that looked out for me that last night?
I was thinking so, but there's no chance in hell his name was Tashi.
Fair point.
Good looking out, though. All right.
Kids in this neighborhood, man, love them.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll definitely start doing that. I think each turn I'll make a roll to see how good his post is, and if it starts to get any traction.
All right, cool.
All right, so first roll.
His content gets demonetized for copyright infringement.
That's a 9. I'm rolling a d20. Just, I don't know. D20 seems like the luck number.
Sure.
So that's not bad. I'm gonna say people are noticing it, but no one's really, picking up like this is real or not. They seem like maybe this is who knows what.
Okay.
All right.
So those are my two.
You think you can do? Yeah.
Those are my two major actions. I'm looking at where the fuck is it? What else is there? There's my interaction.
Minor action and movements. And you have a reaction throughout the rest of the round in itself. Minor action is any mental ability, any mental skill
minor action.
Also things like
I
reloading.
will communicate with Minnie and just tell them to start relaying to other townspeople to help us out, to just help us fight and kill these creatures, to just, fly around saying things like, pick up your arms, come to the fight, help us defeat.
I could actually do that.
The monstrosity.
All right, roll an influence then. Let's see how influential you are.
Let's see.
Go viral.
You can do a persuasion or a negotiation, I think is the.
Yeah,
Dude,
let's do
next character
negotiate.
I'm making Terra is going to be an influencer, the modern bard.
Ooh, great! It is a 10. It's a 10.
All right. Yeah. No, I think that 10 is all you need for this to start to work. You see a couple people who are running away, turn around and just see some of the younger folks, especially some of the kids, are the ones actually fighting back.
Millennials.
And exactly, and some of the older folks are stopping as they hear this cry for help or this call to action, and they're turning around, and some of them are getting into the fight.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Get in there.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
That's all for me. I'll just stay there because my next round I'm gonna work on the arm.
Cool. Next up is gonna be Granny.
Granny.
And she's up there in the mix now, next to the main body of the monster that continues to grow. At this point, it's starting to look sort of like a 6-legged centaur thing, but the size of a building. And instead of legs, arms for legs. It's real just gross. It's bad times for everyone involved. Especially the guy. He doesn't look like he's having a good time anymore.
He's still in like the chest centerpiece kind of thing.
Yeah, like his face is starting to like get stretched out, like he's becoming more and more a part of it.
Okay.
And Granny is up close and personal, and she is going to spend her first major action to cast a spell, which I believe the name of it is like lightning god armor or some shit. Point is,
lightning god armor? Hell yeah,
cool.
Granny, get it.
Yeah. No, she summons the clouds start to form around the center of town, open up like an eye in the center of a storm, and a green bolt of lightning is going to come down, and she starts to glow green from her eyes, and the lightning folds and bends around her, along with this almost typhoon of energy, as she's wearing this like green and gold and lightning and water battle dress. Like it is.
Can I use a reaction somehow to find, like, I don't know, maybe like a lamppost or something that's nearby that's kind of conducting some of that electricity, and trying to like get my right arm on it to charge up a little bit?
Yeah, we can work that out in a minute.
Okay.
This electricity isn't going away anytime soon, so we can definitely see if that can work out.
Perfect.
But she's going to take her first attack this round, and she's going to kind of grab from. She has these like lightning pauldrons. She's going to grab one and just going to pull out a lightning bolt and chuck it.
Okay, Zeus, I see you.
Get him, Granny.
Damn. I mean, I knew she was cool, but damn.
She's going to turn to you as you say, get him, Zeus, and be like, Zeus, who? I am the Lightning Empress, you silly girl.
Okay, and, Granny.
And I'm going to look at Max and go, and what are you?
Lightning Princess?
You get shocked in your butt when you say it.
Oops.
Don't talk about her.
Don't talk smack while I'm activating your electric charge here.
Oh, thank you. That's true. Thank you.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you see that she thrusts this lightning spear at the creature, and it does rend a good sizable hole through it. But even before the end of her turn, you see some of the Sinnoh start to and slowly close up a little bit, even though she did do significant damage.
Oh, I have an idea. Max, get me back online.
Working on it.
All right. The next turn is the monsters. So one of them is going to come for you guys. And it's going to make an attack at Shin.
Sure.
God damn it, that was actual one. A real fucking one.
Is my lightning thing still activated, by the way?
It is. It was at the end.
No, because reinforced limbs stop me from moving. But does the lightning elemental
body? That was still active at the end of the episode. I just listened to it.
Yeah, I suppose you are still half lightning.
Perfect. Okay. Then if he hits me, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna say he got a crit fail, so he doesn't hit you, but he still gets shocked as he goes to punch you and just misses into what would have been your body. When you happen to spark into lightning for a moment. Perfect. That takes some damage. It's a D4 or something like that.
2d4 actually.
2d4. Oh boy. Okay.
Is that vulnerability to electricity manifesting yet, or?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
But it definitely looks like it took the full force of that damage, for what that's worth.
Perfect. Okay. How's it looking? Is it like still up, looking pretty healthy still?
No, actually, it looks well and bloodied, if you will.
Okay.
Classics. And the rest of the monsters, you see them pressing against the force of the people trying to expand more and more. But with your rallying call, they are holding at bay these creatures. All right, Shin, you have your legs and one good arm. What do you want?
I am going to Max. You're gonna fix my arm next turn, but I can still walk around now at least. Then I think what I'm going to do is almost kind of robotically leaving the arm limp in front of Max while she gets to work. He's going to.
I can get on your back.
No,
so I can follow you around.
No. Well, we're just gonna stay in this spot for now.
Okay.
Gonna try to maybe let Max do their thing. Look around, and can I use? Is it a major action per shot, or is it like my whole turn to do the two? Because I'll just shoot with my pistol at whatever's nearby. Oh no, there's a guy in front of me. What am I talking about? Yeah.
For clarification, to do like an attack, you mean? That is one major action to do an attack, and unless you have a skill or some sort of, unless you have a perk of some sort, the second attack you can do, but you are at a disadvantage, and if you miss, people have advantage to hit you.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and take a major action then to, from the floor, kick the tumor thing's legs out from underneath it with my one good electric leg. So first major action, do that. That's a 6 there, plus 3 of you guys. 2, 1, 5, and then plus 7. Let's see, that's 13. Yeah, 18.
Yeah, dude, that hits.
18 hits, sweet. Okay, then I'm just gonna. So that's some damage for you. So for Shin, that's a D6. Let's see. So that's 4 plus. That's going to be 11. Oh wait, hang on. I had lightning damage. This. Sorry. Plus 2d4.
Zip zap.
So let's see. 11 plus fucking d4s are so hard to pick up. Okay, that's that. Plus 4.
You should get the one that Jess has. That's just a cube with rounded edges.
That's going to be 15 damage with that first strike.
All right. Yeah, you rip off its legs with your scissor kick from the ground.
Perfect. Is it like dead?
It is incapacitated. Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to it hits the ground, and as it hits the ground, Shin's going to kind of like sweep the leg underneath him, kind of get back up onto like kind of an upright position with most of his movement, and then just turn and take a pistol shot at another creature in range with his left hand.
Second attack is at disadvantage. Make your move.
Doing it. So disadvantage means I subtract.
If you have a D4 to you have D4s on this attack, right?
Yep.
Take one off.
Okay. This is an arms combat, so that's just going to get rid of the 1d4 I had on there. That's going to be, though, 6 plus 6, 12. Yeah, that's going to be 12.
Yeah, that hits someone.
Sweet. And pistol damage. I don't actually have pistol damage written down. Sorry.
I think it's like 2d6.
That sounds good to me. That's 5. Plus 4 is 9. And I add agility onto that?
No, not with guns.
Not with guns. Okay. Then 9 damage. This is my electric body? No, I think that's only used to melee. Yeah, that's only used to melee.
You have so much to keep track of, yo.
Dude, I know. Sorry. And especially because some of it's still on from last time, but some of it's not.
Yep. So yes, you make contact. You see that as some of the monsters are attacking the people, one of them was going in to crush this kid's head, and you shoot away its arm, letting the kid get its hit in. And yeah, good job. Now it's time for the people's turn.
The people.
Get them, people.
At this time, I think I'm gonna roll for the luck to see if any more of the social media starts getting involved.
Cool.
Rolling a d20, gonna see if it gets above 10. 12. So yeah, it starts picking up traction. I'm gonna say, for right now, lightning attacks have advantage against these creatures, but they don't do extra damage yet.
Oh, get me in there, Max.
I
Get
like
me
that.
in there.
And the rest of the people, I think I'm going to do do an attack roll for the people and see how that goes. Yeah, they get a hit in. And yeah, you see that some of the kids start ganging up together, realizing that, maybe these things are a bit above their pay grade. But they start combining their powers. One of the kids makes like a stone bat, another one covers it in fire, and the third one uses they set up a little tunnel of air and they just put the bat through it like a missile.
Nice. So creative.
And when you don't have the power, you gotta work together to make it.
Teamwork.
And yeah, it hits one of them real good, does some a chunky bit of damage, doesn't take them down though. It does do a chunky bit of damage. Okay, cool. And that's it for the people. Max, it's back to you. We are flying through this. This is round 3, right?
2.
2, I believe. No, this is
the end of round 2. Yes, this is top of 3. Yeah.
We're starting 3. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to tinker with Shin's arm. I get right in there underneath the deltoid flap, and I just
thank you.
And I try to get that online, so we'll tech use that. Let me just gather all my dice. Okay. Not my best, but I think we'll still make it. 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it comes on perfectly. And honestly, Shin, you're moving great. It feels lighter even than before. And when
nice job, Max.
And when your center console kicks back on, that sort of heart center where you kept making grenades from, when that kicks back on, you hear all of your companions' voices. And you hear your brother's voice. Dear God, that sucked.
You're telling me. All right. I have an idea. Let's fucking go.
Max, I believe you still have another action.
Yes, for my next major action, what I'm gonna do is, if you'll allow it, whip out my phone.
Okay.
Do some speed coding, and try to get that comment trending immediately.
Okay, so you're gonna make some bots to try and get. Okay. Yeah, of course. So I'm gonna say on your phone, there's also gonna be hard. Okay. So yeah, it'll be a 15 again, which you can definitely do. So let's go for it. Let's make
tech
a
use?
bot. There's definitely tech use. There's definitely
tech use.
Fucking with robots and computers and shit.
So
computer hacking life skill. Can I add another advantage?
Oh, of course. You're literally making bots to ruin a social media.
Exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so we got 8, 9, 14, 17, 24. 24, baby.
Ooh, yeah. That is incredible. So you start to see just dozens, hundreds of comments from people with the wildest usernames. Clearly fake bullshit, but they are rampant. And simple comments like, oh God, oh no, whoa, grandma? You know, shit like that. And then
your sister's on the Cole app.
And it starts bringing in more and more real people as it starts to trend more and more. And you start to see something change in the creature. It starts the core of it, the red core crystal that is still in the hand of this person. It starts changing color a little bit. It starts to look almost sickly. Yeah, good job. You're definitely getting an incredible response. And you see that not just more people are picking up on this on the Cole app, but that it's even starting to make it onto like actual news. It's starting to become the thing that's happening, even though it's only been happening for roughly 12 seconds.
Hey, shit moves fast in this day and age.
It sure does.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Well, that is all of your major actions. Anything else you want to do? You want to move around, hide somewhere?
I guess I'll just try to like take some cover. If there's anything I can hide behind here. I
mean, there's the front counter of the shop. You can just police slide behind it.
Go get him, Shin.
Oh, I'm gonna get him.
Get him. All right, and it is indeed your turn. Nope.
No, it's Granny's turn.
It's Granny's turn, then the monsters. I was just excited to see you hit things.
We're all excited.
All right, it's Granny's turn. What's she gonna do? Yeah, okay. So for her first, where is it? Okay. For her first attack, she's going to summon these dogs, but for her, they are, of course, made of green lightning. These hounds, and they're going to charge forward and start chomping up the small fry monsters, trying to keep them away from the people.
Yeah. Get them. Good boys. Get the good boys.
Good boys.
All right. 2 solid hits. All right. And you see one of the creatures go down right away. The one that the people were fighting, one of the ones that people were actually making some damage against. Another one gets ripped pretty badly. All right. Then her next ability, she is going to snap her fingers, and nothing apparent happens. But Max, next to you, you see some of the cauldrons in the back of behind her counter start filling up with random ingredients that start floating off of the counter. Yes. You know, very Mary Poppins fairy tale style, just making their own brew. And that'll be it for her. Next is the monsters. Okay, so the main monster, it is now almost, from what you can tell, fully comprised. It no longer looks as meaty as it did. It looks solid and real. Its skin has turned into this red, almost hot, glowing carapace of flesh. The man at the chest of it has been spread thin, barely any features visible at this point. Eyes, nose, and a mouth just slightly protruding with a pained expression. And it is going to start making some attacks. Hit. Double hit. Yeah, it's going to start swinging at Granny, as she is the one doing the most damage at the moment. And
I'm coming, Granny. Don't you worry.
He goes around with his 2 massive arms and just tries to crush her like a bug. She manages to, defend herself, but she does take a considerable amount of damage as you feel the repercussions of his clap hit you. Okay. And for the second part of its turn, it's going to produce some more creatures. This time, one of the arms that it uses as legs is going to reach underneath itself at the belly of it and pull out some more blobs of flesh and plop them onto the ground. They're going to manifest as more of these monsters. And Shin, it's your turn.
Okay. So, I am going to, now that I am back online, there are the trash monsters that are harassing the people. The people are fighting back. Max is getting ready to do their thing. Am I still magnetized?
That's only
that lasts.
It didn't say in the thing, but we decided 3 rounds, I think.
Okay, then no,
that's done.
Yeah, that's done. That's fine. All right. I'm going to. All right, Ollie. Is there any sort of balcony or roof or something that would get me in line with the guy's chest?
Oh, for sure. There's a lot of different buildings around here that are around that height. You could probably get up to that height through Granny's tea shop out of the second story.
Okay. So let's see. I just want to clarify something. It would be a move to get up there?
Yes.
Or a move and an action? Okay. Then Shin's going to move to get up there, and then he's going to start using choke up. So okay. He's going to take the rest of this action to start loading up his right hand, kind of like Sasuke Chidori style, where he's got lightning crackling in the palm of his hand, and he's going to kind of like gear up, and he's going to, as he's doing so, he's going to kind of like flash and cause lightning to kind of surge off and lick the surrounding building. And he's going to call out to Granny, and he's going to say, "Open that thing up one more time for me, Granny," as he's going to start charging up with Choke Up. Then, because I'm not taking my 2 actions, I'm going to incur exhaustion.
Good.
All right. But yeah, so he's basically now. So yeah, this turn he's just going to hold on, and hopefully Granny gets his message to, open up that thing's chest again. Open him up right by the fucking guy's face.
Not a problem.
Okay, and that's going to be his turn. So 2 exhaustion.
Okay. And with that, it's the people's turn. And this thing is fully formed now. It is 3 stories tall, and it is wrecking shit. It is destroying buildings. It is crushing cars. The people, they've been fighting back. They've been trying their best, but they are starting to be far and beyond their limits. And they're getting pushed back.
Okay.
But they're not out yet, and they're going to get 1 attack out. At least they're going to try. Get 1 attack out as a mob. They're going to collect all of their power and do 1 combined attack to try and help you guys.
Yeah, just make. And I'm gonna, if I see them doing that, I'm gonna say, "Aim for the fucker right in the middle."
You see one of the kids that are like aiming the makeshift weapon that the city has that this suburb has put together. Just flash you a thumbs up.
Fucking go.
All right, that's a hit.
Yes.
Good. So you see essentially this row of people, all of which are starting to kneel, some at a certain angle, so that it makes essentially a massive human railgun as they're all condensing their magic together. And then you see one kid at the very back forming a spiked ball of stone and metal, and he's just gonna plop it into the hole.
Is that the sound it makes? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the sound of a tiny rock breaking the sound barrier. Just whoop.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I'd expect it to be.
At the other end, you see one of the kids shoot up a blast of fire, catching the ball on fire as it comes out, and it did good damage. It does rip another sizable hole near this guy's face.
Get there's a hole by his face. Right. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Next is Max. You have 2 full turns where you don't have to actually, fix Shin. So, what would you like to do?
Shit no. Okay. So first thing I will do is summon some mana and point an open palm towards this creature's the center where the guy's holding the stone. And I'm going to channel some electric damage there by casting Shocking Bolt.
Beautiful. And yeah, you have to do an attack for that, yes?
Electricity sparks between your fingers, and with a flick, a bolt flies out and sears its way through your enemy while inflicts 3 points of stun per hit.
Yeah, boy.
2d6 electric damage. What does that mean per hit? Electricity sparks between your fingers, and with a flick, a bolt flies out and sears its way through your enemy while inflicts 3 points of stun per hit.
I think just every time it hits, it adds 3 points of stun.
Okay.
So yeah, you do have to do an attack then.
So I roll to attack, and this is combat casting.
Exactly.
Getting the hang of this. Okay. 8, 16, 19.
Hell yeah.
Hits.
So yeah, you see this bolt of lightning just spark into this creature, and it starts to almost bubble the skin as it tries to roar, but it has no mouth. It is a featureless skull on top of a body, but it is clearly in serious pain. It does not, thanks to your previous work, like lightning. Well,
you're gonna love me.
We're just toasting him up a little for you.
And you see your grandma look back at you and just like, "Oh, sweetie, you're a chip off the old block."
And the damage there is 8 electric damage.
You feel as though it does more than that. All right. And with that, it's Granny's turn.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
There's more.
There's more.
What else can I do?
What can't you do?
I know, right? If I cast another spell, is that like another? You do another attack, and that's a.
If it doesn't, if you have to roll an attack, yes. If you don't have to roll an attack, you can do it without a penalty. If you do it anyways, if it is an attack, you just take a penalty and see where that goes.
Yeah, I think I will magnetize. That's not an attack. I'll magnetize you.
Sweet.
Friend.
Oh.
So
another advantage on attack.
My one hand, a big burst of white lightning comes out. In my other hand, I pulse towards Shin, and it's like this, like you can see the sound waves going whoop, 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 and they go up towards you, and then you're like a magnet or something.
Beautiful.
He's going Super Saiyan right now, dude.
Hell yeah.
It's about
Just
to
want to
fucking
make
go
really
down.
sure that you hit,
Oh, I appreciate it.
All right. And
that's all.
Perfect. In that case, it is Granny's turn.
Okay.
And she's going to hearing, your words from earlier, she was like, "Well, if you want an opening, I'll give you one." And the lightning around her shoulders manifests around her hands as claws, and she's going to run in there and try to grab this guy's face and just open it up for you.
Perfect.
Make it at that.
This.
What was that?
No, don't worry.
All right. And let's add a couple. Okay. That's definitely a hit. I'm going to say it does a little less damage because she's not just doing an attack, she's doing like a grapple essentially. So it's going to do less damage, but she's going to get the result she wants, which is to open this motherfucker wide, like you said.
Perfect. Nice job, Granny.
All right. And it does do a pretty good damage. And you can tell that this thing is not enjoying the copious amounts of lightning that are currently filling its body. Let's see. Yeah, she's gonna spend her turn ensuring that this holds.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. The end of her turn. The behind you, Max. You can see that the brew that she's been making.
Yeah.
Finishes up, and a little cup scoops itself up and just kind of floats. A bunch of it is spilling everywhere over to you.
To me?
To you.
Wow.
That's refreshing.
Can I drink it now, or do I have to wait till my turn?
You can drink it now. You can drink it now, and we'll just say you don't have a minor action your next turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Or you can use your reaction. You can use a reaction.
You use a reaction to drink.
Yeah.
Okay, reaction to drink.
All right.
Toss her back. Thanks, Nana. What
All
is it?
right,
Just kidding, I don't care.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
If it's above a 10, you get 50% of your total MP back.
Ooh.
What if it's not above a 10?
If it's not above a 10, I'm sorry. There's
It's
more
a
in the
9.
pot.
It's a 9, so it didn't work.
You feel a surge of power, but then you kind of and it went down the wrong pipe and it didn't work. Why?
Okay, I'll try again next time.
There is a bit of this stuff in the pot if you want to take an actual turn to get some for yourself.
Okay.
But all right. That was Granny's turn. It's going to be the monster's turn. So here's what is happening. You see that it's starting to heal up a little bit. The holes and the gashes that the allies have made are closing up slowly. But Granny is holding part of it open with her electrified hands.
Would you say she has him grappled?
She 100% has him grappled.
Fantastic.
But he's going to try to peel her off. And I guess I'm going to roll against myself some contested strengths or something.
Get him, Granny!
Okay. You know what? She's going to use her reaction because she has a pretty cool ability that lets her use spells as a reaction. And she's going to electrocute him as he grabs onto her so that he cannot complete his own grapple of her, the reversal. Nice. Cool. Yes. Okay. So that continues. The grapple missed. They healed a little bit. Some of the monsters are now entering the coffee shop looking for you two.
I'm up on the second floor, right?
The tea shop?
Yes. Yes. And Max, you're hiding, right?
I just took a little bit of cover, but I did come out to do my...
Right. Yeah, okay. So, that's an 11. They're going to make an attack against you. Okay. As some of them run in and see you. That's 6 to hit, the 6 damage on you.
6 damage. Okay.
Yep. Remember, it goes to VP first, then HP.
Right. Thank you.
And then 2 other ones are heading up the stairs, searching for Shin. That's everything he can do. Shin, what's the plan? Granny is there, holding.
Granny's got its mouth open, right? I took last turn to use choke up, so I'm charging up. So I get to add 2 extra damage dice to my attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that it's a d6 for my melee attack, so I add 2 more d6 to that?
Yes. Okay,
so that's 3d6 there. Right, I do another 2d4 for my electric damage. I'm just making sure I have all my things counted up here. Okay.
Did you attack yet?
Not yet. Okay, so I just want to make sure I've got the damage calculations all ready to go. Okay, so Shin, now that he's kind of charged up, right? He's got the magnetize on him, the electricity that's been beating and kind of whipping around. As soon as the magnetize effect hits, there's just this kind of wave. And the electricity just now is moving slowly through the magnetic field around him. And he is going to anime sprint across the way and jump. And then he's going to try to take his right hand and plunge it into the hole of the creature's face that Granny has open.
Right.
And I would like to use Entropic Repel. But I'm going to channel it in as a melee attack because of spell. What spell? So I would do Entropic Repel, adding my melee abilities. So now this is the part that's confusing for me. Finishing Blow. Do I have to know how much HP the creature has, or if we look at the amount of HP damage I'm about to do?
Yeah. What is the maximum amount of damage you could do?
Okay, so I was working on that. So if I get 3d6 on the melee, that's 18 there. Then it's 2d4 for the electric, right? So let's see, that's 18 plus 8. The Entropic Repel, what is the damage there?
So there isn't a specific damage on that.
Okay.
Because its thing is that it just it disassembles monsters.
Oh, okay. So I guess the thing is, it's going to be like however much damage that does.
Okay.
But if it doesn't do damage, I can switch to Tormenting Grip.
No. I think this is good. I think this will lead to something.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it'll lead to, but it'll lead to something.
So then we got 18 plus 8 for 26. And that's all lightning damage. Or electric damage. So yeah, that's what the damage rolls out to be. 8 plus 18, 26. But and then again, whatever entropic repel adds on to that.
Yeah. I'm gonna okay.
Oh, I should actually roll to actually attack this thing though.
Yes. So that would be your maximum is 28 plus
26. Oh yeah, plus my strength. So plus 7 to that actually. So 15.
35.
Yeah, 15 plus 18. Yep, 35. All right. So I have advantage thanks to Max on my attack roll, thanks to Magnetize. My martial combat is now 3, so I'm rolling a d10 and 4 d4s. Ooh, that's pretty good. So it's 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 7 is 16, plus another 7 is 24 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that is an obvious hit. So, okay, I like this. Here's what happens. This is an extremely beautiful moment. This burrow has come together. Everyone using their unique skills to hold off these creatures. Everyone working beyond their station to hold the line to keep their neighborhood together, alive. Max has managed to cheat the system to manifest this horrid weakness for this creature. It is in pain. It is not what it once believed itself to be. And Granny has been unleashing a torrent of deadly lightning, along with the assistance of her incredible granddaughter. And then Shin comes sprinting out of the second story window of a tea shop, plunges his arm into the open maw in the chest of this creature being held open by Granny, and it erupts as you release a concussive force of energy that you can feel resonate in your bones. And this thing starts to, that feeling you get when one of your limbs falls asleep, that tingling feeling, you see it in this creature as it sharp edges starts to bubble through its skin, and it literally erupts in a cloud of red mist with this pulse of entropic energy. And you fall to the ground a couple stories. It's fine. It hurts. But you guys have fought an incredible creature. And
do all the little minions fall too?
No, they do not.
Oh, okay.
Shin, that is your turn, yes?
Yes.
That's all? That's all you're going to do, Shin?
That's all you're gonna do.
There goes my 3 MP.
Yep. You also now, I believe, have points in mana corruption, so anytime you take an action, you'll lose MP and take damage, except you don't have any MP, so you're going to take more damage.
Damn
so
it.
Don't move is the gist.
Yeah, that's fine. I already used my movement to fly into the creature's face.
Yeah. But you are laying there next to this puddle of mess. Everyone is concussed and confused.
Can I cool guy fist bump Granny?
For sure. And as you do, you notice, like, it is quiet, but you notice that the creatures are still around. You killed the mothership, but the aliens are still here. And they're actually slowly converging on you and Granny.
Oh, bring it, bitches.
As you see the stone, the core of the creature is laying just a few feet away from you, still active. You destroyed the body of the creature, but the stone is still there. And this is the end of your turn. This is the next...
Well, I don't know if I have like a minor action or anything left, or if it would even be...
No, because some of those abilities you have to use a minor action to activate, and your reaction to activate as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, no, after finishing focus, it's I don't have a reaction. Okay, yeah, he's chilling.
Yeah. But it is Max's turn.
That was awesome! How do I follow that? Okay. I'm gonna use my minor action to get myself look up a potion.
Hell yeah. Or a D20.
Okay. Please. I need this. Fuck, it's a 4. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Listen, she wasn't looking when she made the potion. It's a little touchy.
Grandma. What the fuck? Okay. Just kidding. You're doing great.
You're doing great.
I'm gonna run outside at this point, and what I'm gonna do is major action. Are we all? You guys fist bumped. We're all like in the same vicinity now, right?
Yeah, but there's like tumor zombie things coming all over.
Tumor zombie things. Okay. Well, I feel like we all need a little healing, so I'm gonna do Healing Grove. So I run out and I'm like, Nana, the tea's not working. And I just put my hands on the stone, and then all this grass starts coming up and these little birds fly around, and it's a beautiful sight, and we all feel a little better. Specifically, we feel, how much better do we feel? The 3 of us will get 4 healing.
I'm back up to max.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm 1 shy of max.
Max HP?
Yeah.
But not VP.
No, VP is because we do VP first, right? Yeah. Oh, sorry, no. If we do VP first, then no, I am back up to full VP.
Really?
When we heal, though, do we go reverse? Do we heal HP first and then VP?
Yes.
Okay.
Because according to this, I had 13 VP at the end of the session last time, and I haven't taken any damage yet. So that means...
That feels wrong, but I'll believe it. Let's take it.
Yeah. That's what I tracked.
Oh, well, we're going with it.
Who cares?
Okay, so that was one of my major actions, was Healing Grove. My other major action will be to shoot one of the thingies with my light blaster.
Oh yeah, make that attack.
One moment, please. Here, so fuck all. That is a 9.
I'm sorry, that one doesn't hit.
Okay, I'm a little distracted right now, so shoot off into the distance, and that will be it.
Okay.
And the grassy healing area is 4 meters wide, so if you stay in it, we got 3 rounds of healing coming our way.
Perfect. So it is Granny's turn, and she's going to spend one of her actions to...
Oh, wait! Does Minnie get a turn, or is that considered a minor action?
That's a minor action.
Okay, never mind then. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, until you say otherwise, she's just kind of been going around telling everyone continually to get up and fight.
Yeah, got it.
It's like a PSA thing, like get up and fight. See.
But no, your grandma's gonna come over to you. Again, she looks very young. She looks almost as old as you, and but she still has her grandma voice. She's like, "Oh, dearie, I'm sorry the potion wasn't as satisfying as it usually is," and she's going to just kind of poke you in the forehead and heal you your MP. Gonna transfer some of her MP into you.
Nana, love you.
How does 7 do you?
I'll take that.
Cool. And for her other ability, what's she gonna do?
She's gonna do all that grand.
So she is not aware. She is not aware of the crystal in the entirety. So I think she's not going to try to destroy that. Instead, her action is going to be to create sort of a typhoon around the group of you, around your grove, so that anything that comes into it takes some damage.
Beautiful, nice job,
Cool.
Granny.
And then she's gonna hunker in and get ready to fight with you guys.
Let's go.
It is the monster's turn, and they're going to do 2 things. One, they're going to grab the crystal and hide it. Meanwhile, the vast majority of them are going to be trying to get into the typhoon to attack you all. Let's see. How many get in? 3. It takes some damage, though.
Get ready.
All right. They're going to make some attacks.
The one who has the crystal is he. Oh, well, we'll process it after this.
Yeah. All right. 2 attacks. Yes, 2 attacks hit. So I'm going to do 1. I'm going to do 2 on Shin because they understand you did a thing that sucked very much. The damage was bad, but the entropic energy was something they were not ready for. So
They never are.
You see these horrible mangled creatures jump out of this typhoon that has been ripping their flesh off, and they just start beating and tearing at you.
I already used my reaction because of my thing, right? So I can't dodge. Okay,
No.
Just making sure. Bring it.
All right, 9 damage.
9 damage. And VP first, right? You said?
Yep.
All right.
Luckily, you had healed just a moment before.
Yep. They also take 2d4 electric damage when they hit me.
Yes. One of them actually kind of puddles into a mess as they get shocked and fall. The other one is still standing.
Okay.
There
was a third one.
Huh?
There was a third one. So 2 went on me, and then you had a third one that was going to do something.
No, the third one, they all attacked you, but the third one missed.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's the people's turn, but they aren't going to be doing anything this round. At this point, they've exhausted themselves, and they are just hoping for the best as they peer at this tornado in the middle of the city, surrounded by monsters. And at this time, you hear your grandma as you see the hairs on her neck stand up. He's like, oh God. Oh no. I think he's here.
Uh-oh.
Ion.
As, yes, you hear a crash as something lands outside of Granny's tornado.
Oh no.
But that's
Crazy
okay.
guy.
It's Max's turn.
No. Shit.
You're right.
Shin.
It's Shin's turn.
I'm
Oh,
after
yeah.
the people.
Almost missed you.
I'm going to. So there's 2 guys in front of me. One missed. One's hurt. And the third dude is now a puddle. After attacking me. I'm going to before I deal with these guys, I'm going to try to track where the ruby went or where the gem went, because something picked it up. One of the tumor dudes picked it up. He said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception. If you have any D4s, take one off because you're going to be at a disadvantage because you're looking through a typhoon.
Okay. Yeah, I have 3 on awareness, so I'm just going to roll.
So just roll 2.
That's shite. Absolute shite. That's going to be not great. It's 8 plus. It's a 9.
You know, I want my players to succeed, but when you fail, it's also great for me.
I saw that little.
Is that an action at all, or is that just a minor action?
That's a minor action.
I'm gonna take my 2 attacks then, and actually, yes, I'm gonna take my 2 attacks, and strike at these guys, the 2 dudes in front of me.
Okay.
So there's these 5 things I roll. Oh wow, that's a natural 1 on the roll. But hang on, that's still 3 plus 2's 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 7 is 16 plus 1 is 17.
All right, that's a hit. Remember, for your second attack, you have a disadvantage to take away one of those D4s when you roll.
Because I have relentless endurance.
Oh yeah. That fucking thing.
So let's go. So first dude, gonna go ahead and whack him with yeah. Wow, geez, that sucks. That's 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 7 is 13.
You're attacking one of the ones that hit you, yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack that guy first. The one who missed is my next target. If this guy is still up.
No, you splatter this this meat mash with your attack.
And the next dude, 6 plus 3. Okay, there's 4. That's 10 plus 2 is 4, so 14 there, plus 7 for 21.
All right, yeah, that's a hit him. That damages the hit.
That's the hit.
All right, that's a hooper hit.
That's going to be, that's really nice. Let's see, 8 plus 2, 13 plus 7, 20 damage.
20 damage? Okay. This thing is barely alive. It has nothing left in the tank.
Can I drop down like half that damage to kick him back into the tornado?
You can actually. It's called a called shot. And essentially, you say what result you want, and you cut your damage in half to get the result.
Then I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to cut that damage down to 10 damage as I just kind of like sidekick him into the tornado.
Perfect. Okay. He's been taking a little bit of damage for the tornado. Cool. Yeah. It looks again still pretty fucked up, but it's not even its turn. So.
Perfect. Then, squaring off, and I'm gonna say to Max, just quick is, the gem. One of them took it. We've got to find him.
All right, and now it's Max's turn.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do first. Okay, first let's get our healing, right? Because Healing Grove is up. So we get nice 7 back.
Hey, back to full VP, baby.
I am not.
That's exactly the damage I took.
Oh wait, 6. So then I have 7, so that's 10, 12.
7, yeah.
It's gonna be 5. HP is back up to. Okay, and then I will. I can command. It says I can command Minnie without fail as a major action. So I'm going to command Minnie to find the gem.
Ooh, okay.
Boy.
Get
him in.
That's an ability you can command her without fail?
It just says can command them without fail as a major action.
Okay. Yeah, I think as a bird with its bird's eye view of the situation, they were able to actually see the creatures when they grab them, and they do know where it is. They tell you where it is. There is a group of 3 of those creatures, just a little bit farther back away from the Tempest. They're covering the gem with their bodies. One on top of the other in this ball.
Okay.
Minnie's hooked up to Shinzai, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think you did do that today. So
yeah. So I know where it is too.
We're also
you just have your link with it.
So I say that out loud. I say the gem is with the 3 little tumor dudes over there. And so that's one major action.
I regret my decision to describe them as tumors.
I kind of like it. Hey, man. I like attacking tumors.
That's what it is. Yeah, we're defeating cancer.
Right?
Yeah.
Take that, cancer.
One shocking bolt at a time. Yeah, I guess can I see any of them? Are they all outside of the thing now?
They are outside the thing. So if you make an attack, it'll be a disadvantage, so it just loses 1d4.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just give it a shot.
Right.
It's gonna be with my light blaster.
Sweet.
Oh, it's a 10.
Hell yeah.
Plus intuition 15.
Fuck yeah, that's perfect. So it's a natural 10?
Yeah.
All right, you get to add a called shot for free. You get to add an effect, essentially.
Okay. Let me pull up the called shots. Hold on.
You can deal a little extra damage. You can move them in some way, shape, or form. You can blind them. You can add some sort of...
I can move them?
Yeah, you can essentially knock one down or push one back with your hit in some way.
Can I pull one closer?
With your light blaster... doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah,
but you can definitely separate one from the pack.
Yeah, so I'm aiming at the pack of 3 over there, and I'll just try to separate one so they're not so close together. So I'm gonna just try to push one back.
Oh yeah. So what's your damage on this?
That just okay. Yeah, sorry. Light blaster damage is 2d6. Ooh, gonna be 10 damage.
Oh, beautiful. All right. So yeah, you take your shot at these clustering enemies, and you manage to hit one square in its side, and launch it into the building behind, leaving a bit more leaving the stone a bit more exposed now, as the one actually grasping it is more visible. Is there anything else you can do? Or want
That'll
to do?
do it.
Okay. In that case, it's Granny's turn.
Get on, Granny.
So Granny is split. So because now she knows, all right, hit the thing. That's the target is the stones. But in her mind, she's also Kayon's here. That's bad.
Mm-hmm.
So what would she focus on? I think she's going to leave the creatures up to you for now.
That's good.
And she's going to try to fortify. No, this is what she's going to do. She's going to activate her domain ability. Her power.
Fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, let's go.
And she's actually saying, I'm noping the fuck out of here. And she claps her hands together, and a sound wave radiates out that immediately blackens out everything, and it starts to fill back in with a second resonant bang. And instead of being the road with these destroyed buildings and these ruined cars and puddles of mess at this point, what you see instead is a series of vessels, a roiling sea in the middle of a typhoon. And the vessels themselves are these small, like, dinghies, each one 5 feet apart with, waves in between. And she stands there and says, all right, kids, listen up. Don't stay on the boat. Keep moving. Don't touch the water. The rules are simple.
Wait.
Yes, Nana.
Are we on a boat? Like when we get spawned?
Yes, everyone is separated into more or less the same arrangement, but
Okay.
5 feet apart. There is 5 feet apart, but more or less in the same arrangement. There is a lot of these little vessels everywhere.
Okay.
And yeah, in her domain, the rules are that if you stay on the same boat, you get hurt. If you don't move in your turn, you get hurt.
Okay.
That being said, you can move the boat closer to something, so you don't have to be. You can get close enough to hit something. You just have to leave by the end of the next. Yes.
Are the blobs still around? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They're no longer right on you.
Yeah, I'm hunting blobs.
So go over the rules again one more time.
You can't stay on the same boat.
Okay.
You have to move every turn, which you don't. Those are not mutually exclusive. You can move the boat, and you can also move yourself.
Okay.
And that's it for now. That's the only rules that she's established.
Okay. Interesting.
Got it, Granny. Let's go.
All right. And yeah, that takes up her turn, actually.
Okay.
It's the monster's turn. And I think, being that they are stupid monsters, they don't have the wherewithal to understand the rules as simple as they are. And they're just going to try to get close enough to touch you. And it seems as though the boats just kind of move with your mind, like where you want to go, they will go. And they get close enough to try to attack y'all. Let's see.
Dodge is my reaction.
Dodge, all right. Mm-hmm. 2 attacks are made against you. Only one of them hit. Try to dodge.
So I have a 4 for dodge, right? So, I'm sorry, I always forget. Do I roll d4s on this one?
That's the dodge skill.
Yes,
if you
I do
have
have the dodge skill.
Try.
Okay. In that case, that's 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 5 plus 9, 19.
Damn, yeah. Yeah, you had to beat a 16, and you got it, damn it. All right.
But the other one might hit me. I don't know.
No, there are 4 attacking right now. One of them hits you, the other one missed. And then you dodge the other one. Max, 2 of them hit you. Do you want to try
I will
to
use
take
a reaction to dodge for sure.
All right.
Also, if one of them hit me, 2d4 lightning damage.
Right.
How long does elemental body stay up?
I have no idea. There's no rule saying when it stops.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you don't have a rule in there for when it stops.
I shouldn't.
Son of a bitch.
I was just gonna stay quiet.
That final draft is coming.
My dodge is the 12.
Okay. Yeah, you do manage to dodge one of the attacks. The other one does still hit though. That's not too bad, just 6 damage.
Okay.
All right. And Cool. That's all they can really do. You see the monsters that are with the crystal. They're just trying to get closer and closer together. It looks like they're starting to meld into each other a little bit. But none of them have removed themselves from their boat, so they're gonna take some damage. All right. You see these hands come out of the ocean and just tear into the creatures like claws, as they all take a little bit of damage. All right, and that's their turn. Next is Kion. You guys hear in the vast distance, like thunder striking, loud booms on the horizon. It's this in between realm, this domain that Granny has established, seems to be holding him off, but he is trying to force his way in currently. Okay, Shin, it's your turn.
I am going to move towards the guys that have the gem. I'm going to try to go after those dudes.
Okay, do it.
Okay, so
do you
going
want to?
Yep.
Do you want to just move your ship there, or do you want to try to jump to them?
I'm going to try to jump to them.
All right, make an athletics check.
Got it. And that's strength, right?
Yep.
Oh, sweet. That's an 8 on the roll plus 7 for... plus 8 for 16.
Perfect. Yeah, you rock, you jump so hard that it lifts your boat out of the water a bit.
Okay. Then as I'm coming down, so there's like a group of them, right? There's like 3 of them on there?
2 of them now, because Max blasted one away.
Okay, so there's 2 of them. Yeah, in that case, hang on. I have a thing. One moment. Where's my thing?
Always has a thing.
It's page 100. One moment. Sorry. Huh. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Okay. Shit, never mind. All right, I'm just going to come down on 1 with an attack, and when I land, I'm going to take my next attack at the next dude.
Okay.
So let's see. Okay, so that's pretty nice. 8, 2, 10, 16 plus 8, 24 for that attack.
Ooh.
And then that's going to be 15 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you destroy one of them completely. As you tear it off of this thing.
Going for the next one then. Trying to find that gem. Are they like one big blob?
They were connecting together and to become one, kind of melting together. And actually, as you rip one off and crush it on its way out, you see that the flesh has molded itself around the gem, and it looks sort of like a baby.
Gross.
That's kind of fucked up.
Let's see. Hang on, I just want to check something. Cast time for the. Can I still cast a spell with my second major action?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
do you have MP to cast a spell?
I do. When I get hit, I get MP back.
Right.
Because I'm broken as shit. And I'm gonna reach in. So Shin's gonna kind of like see the gem, see the baby kind of forming around, and he goes, "Well, that's just not fucking right." And he's gonna stick his hand in and grab at the baby's head and use Tormenting Grip.
You know, I thought it being a baby would keep you from wanting to kill it, but that was a dumb decision.
Nope, I'm gonna send jolts of agonizing pain into it.
Oh my god.
Fair enough. Hit that baby.
Content warning, y'all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll make a general continuity at the beginning.
Hey, you made it a baby.
Yeah. I did make it a baby. I sure did.
Plus So 15 plus 8 is math 23 to hit it.
Yes, to hit it. That is a hit. Yes.
Okay, and then 2 electric damage. Right.
Okay.
This is also a melee strike for me. One sec here. Okay. Whoo! Juicy. Okay, hang on. So let's see. There's 2 plus, so that's 10. Then plus 8 is 18. Plus 4 is 22. And then because of what spell, I'm adding my strength onto that. So 30 damage, electric damage.
Yeah, you grab onto this thing, and lightning starts sparking out of your hand as you squeeze tighter and tighter, eventually actually grasping the crystal itself. And eventually it all turns to ash in your hand as the wailing of a baby and the wailing of these monstrosities fade into nothing.
I'm gonna mutter in my head. I'm gonna say, "I understand now why you didn't want me babysitting Bison."
You hear your AI, the evil one, of course, like, "Oh, that was awesome." The one whose name I never remember, the coward, is just kind of like, "Oh God!" You can hear him. You can hear Peterson virtually vomiting at the idea of what just happened.
Is it like auto-tune vomiting?
And your brother is just, yeah, well, at least you're better with Bison. And you, as you start to like kind of chuckle and smirk at yourselves, you hear the pounding on the domain as you see across the sky cracks start to form, and with each
frying pan
resounding pound, more and more form until eventually it shatters and falls apart, and you're back in the center of your suburb. Standing there is Kion, just feet away, and he rushes towards Grandma, and he grabs her by the shoulders, and you see in his eyes elation as he says, "Oh, my Tempest Queen, my green witch," and he drops to one knee and asks her to marry him.
What?
It's been so long. Oh my God, I thought you were gone. And you can see on Granny's face that she's just like, son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
So we're out of initiative.
Well, shit.
Kion's not here to fuck shit up in that way.
Oh, wow.
He's here to fuck shit up in a different way.
Wow.
Wank.
It's my Nana you're talking about. I would like to take the last round of Healing Grove if that's cool. It's just there's
that
one
is
more
totally cool.
Great. It's another 7. Okay, but that's fucking beautiful. Beautiful.
So here's what's going on. You're in the middle of this honestly pretty ruined suburb. There are people starting to come out, gathering. You see all sorts of people recording, live streaming this event, talking to their phones about this crazy shit that just happened. The witch of green lightning reappearing after decades. This creature manifesting out of nothing, and Kion appearing out of nowhere to propose. It is the craziest news cycle that has ever happened in this city. And it's not even over as you look up and you see the princess. She is flying with these golden wings as she's above all of you. And she's there to talk to the people. And you hear her say, "Oh God, I'm sorry I was too late, but it appears that these great heroes saved the day. Everyone, I'm sorry that I couldn't make it in time, but please, anyone who was hurt, we can help you." And you start to see employees. They all look like candy stripers coming in vehicles to provide first aid and emergency services. None of them are part of the official system. These seem to be private company that she has employed for this. And you see her saying that she's going to help everyone. I am here to make sure you're all okay and to rebuild your home. Let's work together. And you see this take the attention away from this incredible fight as everyone's focusing on this literal floating angel who has brought free aid and assistance to everyone.
This bitch is stealing our thunder.
Can have it.
And that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks everyone for watching. Sorry about the absolute gruesome nature of my descriptions. Did not expect that to be the case. It just came out. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're excited for next week, as it's going to get more Randy.
Granny and Kion, no.
I'm feeling the heat. Let me tell you.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. Remember to check out our other stuff. We finally have Sandsea things out. It is going great. It is fun. I get to play, and boy, I'm a worse player than I am a DM. I'll tell you that much.
No, he's not.
Don't tell him. Why don't you
well,
guys
worse
watch?
in the good way. And the other usual stuff. Got some podcasts that we make other than this, but that's all on the channel. So just stick around and enjoy whatever it is that you are looking for. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.